know what the problem was? The problem was I was trying to fit into like the regular thing. I was trying to fit into the algorithm. I have no business whatsoever trying to fit in with everybody else cuz I'm just not like that. I'm not regular. I'm not a normal person. And I don't say that in a way where it's like, "Oh, I'm so different. I'm so cool for being different." It's like, "No, I just don't fit in with people. I just don't fit in with your regular person. Like, I'm a caring, genuine, kind person, almost so to a fault. And like, I tell my brothers, I love you. You know what I mean? I tell my friends, I love you. Like, I care about people. You know what I mean? I try to understand and fit into everybody's shoes. And I'm always laughing and smiling and joking. I'm always on 10. That's not really like a thing you see every day from anybody. You could probably try to think of somebody like that, but are you even friends with that person? Do you like are you actually friends with that person? Like do you talk to them every day? Like is that your homie? And even if it is, like are they like that? Probably not, you know? Like I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do any of that shit. I don't do no drugs. I don't pop no pills, no chemicals, nothing. Whatever the fuck you got on the list, I don't do it. You know, um, I don't be doing nothing that's like, you know, something that you could do to really fit in. I'm not really that type of person, and I have caring and wonderful and beautiful people around me. But for the most part, my problem is every time when I try to fit in, that be my problem. That be my issue. When I try to do it by conventional means, that would be my issue. Because, like, yes, I want to be accepted, but what I wasn't understanding is the people I'm trying to be accepted by aren't people that I need to be accepted by. Because in order to do that, I'm going to have to do some things that don't really fit me as a person, that will pretty much drag me down to a place that isn't like worth being, you know? So that goes for like the relationships I was in, tried to be in, and the ones that go for the future. Like I'm trying to fit I'm trying to fit a Lego brick into a puzzle piece, you know? Better yet, I'm trying to fit a video game. I'm trying to fit a video game controller on a puzzle board and Lego pieces. It doesn't really make sense. You know, maybe the Lego pieces might make sense. There might be some type of contingency there, something you could do with that. Like you can make like a holder with the Lego pieces, but you know, for the puzzle pieces, I don't know. My game controller isn't necessarily plugging in with those puzzle pieces. You know, it's just not fitting. And I can try to emulate it all I want, you know, but it's just never gonna be the same. It's just never gonna fit like how I think I want it to fit. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who can relate to this message. This isn't such a singular thing that only I'm experiencing it or only few experience it. But it's like my problem. I'm trying to fit in where I don't fit in, you know, where it would seem like I should fit in, but I don't fit in because it's just not me. It's not me at the core. And trying to fit into a space that isn't you is only going to frustrate the people that you're trying to fit in with, and it's going to frustrate yourself, and it's going to frustrate the people around you. So I think the best course of action is to just literally do my own thing, so much so to the point. where I'm pulling people into my own gravitational pull, you know. And that's what I've been doing, and it works. It literally works. I just got to keep doing me, and I can't let certain people take me away from me being myself, because that's also where things go wrong too. When people care about you or want to be around you, and they kind of criticize, and well, not kind of, they criticize and they shit on everything you do and everything you are, trying to effectively change who you are and what you are to be small for them, you know, trying to pretty much flatten what you are to fit into their puzzle piece to what they believe and think you are. But it's like, why are you doing that? That doesn't really make any sense. That doesn't do anything for you, you know? Neither of us are getting anything out of that. I mean, maybe their ego is being saved, but, you know, nothing else. Nothing else. So, moving forward, I have to only do me. That doesn't mean whatever everyone else thinks it means. It just means, for me, it just means I have to keep being creative. I have to keep, you know, reading books that I like. I gotta keep playing my instruments. I gotta keep watching movies and shows that I want to see, things that I don't want to see, and then thinking, like, assimilating that into myself is what I'm trying to say. Listening to new music, collecting music, playing vinyl, CDs, tapes, uh, even trying to play video games to relax, because relaxing is like the hardest thing for me. But I think just trying to always be myself and be true to that is what I'm supposed to do. And anyone who is against that, or always like, not someone who has my best interest at heart, but someone who's just like, oh, that's weird. I don't do stuff like that. I don't like to watch anime. That's weird. I think it's weird. Why do you do that? That's not that's not my friend. That's not someone I'm cool with. You could be family, but you're definitely not someone I talk to, you know? You could be an acquaintance, someone who I know, but you're not getting anything from me. And the only reason that's going to be is because anything I do give you will be undervalued. It won't be cherished. It won't be received the way it needs to be received, you know? So there's a very important lesson in there. Like, it's not just go where you're loved, but be who you are, and only be who you are. You can be other things, but those things need to be you, you know? And that translates to so much. It translates to why I even like the things I like, and why you even like the things you like. I think a fundamental misunderstanding of this concept is what leads to so much anger and heartbreak, and people just like not being happy. I think you need to be yourself to be happy. And if yourself is basic and like everybody else, or basic and like everybody else, be that, because you should be able to take solace in the fact that you like Patagonia jackets and Taylor Swift or Drake. You know, like, you shouldn't care about what anybody thinks. Fuck them, you know? And if you like leather jackets and you like, I don't know, blood orange and beret hats, that's you, you know? That's what you like. You know, if you like leather jackets and Patagonia jackets and you like all of them, you know, that's also you. You know, you're not fake for that. You're not disingenuous. You are being yourself. People can also be multifaceted, multi-sided. I mean, that's a part of the human experience. I don't think we're ever just one thing. But I say all this to say what I keep saying. The only way to get to where you want to get to is to walk the path you're supposed to walk, and the way how you're supposed to walk it, the way you're supposed to walk. That's the only way you get there. So that's all I have to say. All right. Bye guys.